According to FEC filings that were revealed this week, the Republican National Committee, the RNC, spent more than $300,000 on copies of Donald Trump Jr.'s newest book called Liberal Privilege in late October. $303,000 to be exact. And they did it to buy a bunch of copies of Trump Jr.'s new book, help elevate it to bestseller status. And it is what it is. They filed this with the FEC, said these are for donor gifts. So if you donate enough money to the Republican Party, you're going to get a copy of Donald Trump Jr.'s book, probably whether you want it or not. It's coming for you. But here's the thing. This is very common. RNC does this all the time. The DNC does it too. Republican groups do it. Liberal groups do it. Republican groups do it far more frequently. That's how most of their authors become bestsellers. They buy bulk. It artificially boosts the sales. And then they just give them out to donors, to people. They give them out at events, whatever it is. They've bought it. They write it off. The author gets money, gets sales. And that's how it works. The rest of us, if we ever try to get a book published, we do not have that same kind of apparatus to back us up. But sure, the people who don't need it the most are already the ones who benefit from it. But again, here's the thing. Most of the time when they make these bulk book orders, they go through the publishing company, which is usually some, outfit up in New York or California, whatever it is. They get the money. But you see, Trump Jr. self-published his book. So he actually owns the company, which is called, Pursuit Venture LLC. He owns that. So when they paid that company for copies of the book, that's money that went directly to Trump Jr. So this is essentially the RNC straight up giving $300,000 to Trump Jr.'s company, which most of it, I assume, is going to go back into the pockets of Donald Trump Jr. If he owns the company, that's what would happen. Also noted in FEC filings is that Matt Gaetz, my representative from this little slice of hell in Florida I live in, spent $11,000 on Pursuit Ventures LLC, which means Matt Gaetz also likely purchased $11,000 worth of Trump Jr.'s books with his campaign cash, and he wrote that off as supporter gifts. So I guess if you're a Matt Gaetz supporter and you're donating money, also probably getting a copy of Trump Jr.'s book. Here's the thing. This is it's purely legal. Don't get me wrong. All of this is legal. But it's so disgusting the way this happens. Because again, you donate money to a candidate or to a political party, then they take that money that's not theirs. They don't have to worry about it. They spend it on books from somebody prominent within their party that they like. So they're just taking your money, spending it on this. They then get to write that off as donor gifts, supporter gifts, merchandise, promotions is what it is. Promotions, excuse me. So they're not out any money. The candidate, or not candidate, but whoever wrote the book, whatever ideologue they're trying to promote that day, gets the increased sales. They get to be a bestseller. They now carry that title for the rest of their lives. And then they give the book back to us after we already gave them. So all you're doing, folks, is you're just paying for the book outright. You're just going through like 2 or 3 different middlemen throughout the entire process. And along the way, they make money, the author makes money, the author gets a fancy new bestseller title, and you are none the wiser about what actually happened to that money that you gave to that party or candidate. You're part of the machine, whether you want to be or not.